この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for Sangatsu no Lion episode 21. Last time on Sangatsu. That was a tough one. That was a tough episode. Shimada lost. That's the big thing. Soyotoji won by a landslide. He won all the matches and just killed it. He is the undisputed king, the demon, the angel, the demon lord, whatever you want to call him. He's that guy. So, Shimada took it on the chin, and I figure we're going to get some kind of aftermath. Or we'll get a time skip. I don't know. It could be anything. I have no idea. But I'm ready. Comment Spotlight. I only released this like an hour and a half ago on YouTube, and now I'm recording it. So there hasn't been enough time for like lots of good comments to filter in. There are only 2 comments on it right now, and I'm gonna spotlight one of them. One of them was from Araragi Senpai, who's a patron, and that comment's been there for a while. And most of what he said was just like, format looks good, which is great because I'm switching the format up. If you don't know, a bunch of my reactions got blocked by YouTube. You can find them all in the description of the last reaction, and I made a video saying like, if you're missing videos, here they are. But yeah, they got blocked by Crunchyroll, so yikes. Now all videos for Sangatsu are going to be timer-based, and then there will be links in the description to BitChute and Mega versions, so that you can go and get them there if you want to watch them with the video in the video and stuff. The second comment was from Proof by Color. This episode is really special. It may be slightly unrealistic that supposedly no one else besides Rei and the Master himself saw the move that turned everything around, but it worked so well after the Dragon Dude had shot down Rei so hard. It's a pretty brutal one for Shimada, but a great episode for Rei. I agree completely. I think that having Rei see this move that Shimada misses tells us something about Rei as a player. He's got so much growth potential. Shimada has been trudging along behind Soyotoji, and to use that metaphor that we went into before with Soya so far ahead and just continuing to move forward. But Rei is growing faster than Shimada can grow because Shimada's already closer to his peak. His growth curve has leveled out, and Rei is just beginning. And just in this episode, we see Rei come to the conclusion that he has to jump in and give his all to Shogi for his own fulfillment. And that's not something that he's done before. He swam the dangerous seas because he felt like he had to, and now he feels like he should. It's like he ought to, like he wants to. So I figure that Rei is going to turn on the nitro, turn on the boosters, and really accelerate as far as being a professional shogi player. And I think it's one of those situations where he will surpass Shimada, and that could be the arc of season 2 or the main overarching shogi part of the arc. I don't know, but yeah, the Dragon Dude was a sort of a perfect foil here. Not really a foil, but not even an antagonist. What do I even call him? He's a guy who said some stuff. But he's kind of perfect because he sort of represents this like, I'm so old and I've been doing this for so long, I know everything sort of mindset, and Rei can shatter that, and I'm looking forward to seeing it happen. So, without too much further ado, let's do shill stuff. Shill stuff. If you like the video, go ahead and do that. If you hate it, go ahead and dislike it, but do me a favor and leave a comment letting me know why you dislike it. Then I can improve. Everybody wins. If you're not subbed and you want more videos like this, I make them, so you might want to do that. And if you are subbed and you're not getting videos like this, you might want to hit the notification bell thingy, because I've been hearing that some people have been missing videos, and that sucks. So I don't know if that'll help. Maybe you'll get lucky. If you really like this content or want to support this doofus who makes it, or just want next week's Sangatsu reaction a week early, you can get all of those things by heading to patreon.com/Teeaboo and throwing me a buck or $5. Along with access to the Discord and all of our cool emojis and all that good stuff. And the ability to vote in polls for what I watch next when certain shows end. I think Baki's coming up to the end, so there will be a Fighto Friday slot opening soon. And what else? Ava is coming up near the end, so there will be a Mecha Monday slot, and then Banana Fish is coming up on the end, so there will be a What the Fuck Wednesday slot. All of those will be opening up relatively soonish. Cool. So if you want to vote in those, cool. You could do that. All right. I'm done blabbering. I'm blabbering too much. Let me go and find the video. Where is the video? No, not Banana Fish. No, not K-On. That's later. That's later. Where is it? It's on God. I can't read. Oh, there it is. Episode 21. Wow, this is the penultimate episode of the season. I was not aware of that. I thought it was 24. Okay, cool. Well, we're going to be getting into season 2 right quick. Alrighty. Alrighty. Okay. Make sure that everything's recording properly. It seems to be good. There will be multiple versions of the video. There will be the timer-based version on YouTube, and there will be a beep beep timer in it. And then there will be other versions on BitChute and Mega, and then you don't have to sync up with your own media because they'll have the video up here. So you can go and get those links in the description if you want to watch it that way. If you're watching the timer-based version on YouTube and syncing up with your own media, there will be a beep beep timer. It'll go boop, 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 beep, and on the beep and the green light, it'll go red, yellow, yellow, green. On the beep and the green light, that is the exact same frame that VLC starts playing on my screen. So if you're playing along with your own media, that's probably when you want to hit the button. Okay. Beep beep timer. Yep. Beep beep timer goes here. You sure I'm over here? Yeah. Yeah, that way I can have notes and stuff. Oh yeah, there will be notes up on screen. Make sure I have those. All right. This is tea. Green tea. When the cherry blossoms bloom. Springtime. Oh my god! Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Yeah, this color palette. It's so right for this family. Oh my god. Oh. Whoa. Human shogi? Shogi LARPing? Wow. Oh my god, this is so cool. Oh. Whoa, Shimada. Yeah, that's awful. Welcome home. You don't need to. But for something completely different. He's still a hometown hero. Oh, he's here. Is he a bishop? Oh. Oh, is he playing? Is that the other guy from the workshop? Wow. Oh, that's really cool. Human shogi. Ah, this is so cool. Sweet. That was so much fun. Opayakawa. Whoa. 100 matches simultaneous. Oh, what? What? Oh, don't you pull that shit. Oh. How does this work? How does this work? So it's one pro versus a whole bunch of people. Who are you? Oh. That's awesome. That's super awesome. So he's doing a community service as well as promoting his. Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Doesn't have to. He's a fanboy. They're fanboying together. Yeah! You do that, Shimada. Singing with it completely changes the tone of the little melody. It was eerie before, and now it's pleasant. What if they work with the people from the village to, like, make a thing? I don't know. What about frozen persimmons? Hmm. It's a trap. Oh, it's so dingy. It's a trap. Darn it. Sweet shops. That was all just a flashback memory. Oh! Something ridiculous. Oh! No, Momo. Wait, what? Grandpa is broken. A box of multiple flavors. Okay. Okay. Kawaii. We got it. We did it, fam. Oh. Bad Momo. Wow, this is the first time we found out anything about their mother. Ray? Bring, bring. Bring, bring. Oh, he's here. He came to visit on his own. Oh my god. Hello. Ah! Doesn't that just warm your cold dead heart? Ah! I feel you, Momo. Ah, and it offsets the spending that they did before. Cross the bridge. Nice. Ah! Everything all together. Cool. Hina's got a goal. Yeah. Whoa. Shimamoto Kazuhiko. Who are you? Shimamoto Kazuhiko. Who are you? Common Boxer, Common Rider, Zio, Skullman, Moeo Pen, some Gundam stuff, bunch of character design things. Anime Tencho, original creator. That seems to be his biggest series. Interesting. Hono no Tenkosei. What is that? And Hero Company. Oh no. Huh. It's a boxing type thing. I don't know. It's definitely got a unique style. It's very like 80s 90s OVA style. Just looking at some of the promo art for some of these series that were adapted into animation, they've got this this cool old school vibe to them. It's sort of reminiscent of like of Ranma, and I don't know what else. A little bit of like of Harlock vibes. Oh, holy shit. Hono no Tenkosei was an early Gainax feature. Interesting. And Hero Company was a Studio Dean. Very interesting. And what was Skullman? That's also something. Aired in 2007 by Sentai Filmworks. Oh, it was Bones. It's a Bones show. Whoa. Yo, the promo art for Skullman looks amazing. It's a dude with a skull head. I love his character design. He's got this like this crazy sort of armor suit thing. That's really cool. He's got this sort of flowy cape thing going on. Okay, interesting. Definitely has his own kind of style. Let me know if if I'm missing something with Kazuhiko Shimamoto, because I mean I'm just like glancing at it and I didn't know who this person was before, and now I still don't know who they are, but I have like some idea of them in my brain case head. So yeah, cool. This episode was I've talked before about how there's like a pendulum in this show, and sometimes it swings all the way over to the sort of contemplative and like almost sad or melancholic side, or dramatic. I think dramatic is a better word for it. And then sometimes it swings all the way back over to the humor and just light and fluffy. This was a very light and fluffy episode. If I had to liken this episode to anything, I would liken it to whipped cream. Light and airy and sweet and not filling, but enjoyable. You know, like melts in your mouth and tastes really good. That's what this episode was to me. And I think it was like a perfect topping, or like yeah, like a topping, like the next bite after last episode, which while it wasn't really sad, it was dark and flavorful and had a lot of depth to its flavor, sort of like red bean paste. You know, I'm off my rocker with this metaphor at this point, but like that makes sense, right? Like red bean paste is a very strong, rich flavor, and then this was like light whipped cream that follows it and adds to it. That's sort of how I'd like to think about these two episodes. It's a perfect blend. But anyway, the some of the animation in the beginning of this episode, setting up this oh my god, just the color palette on it's one of the most beautiful. Like, this time of year is always really romanticized in Japanese media with the cherry blossoms and everything. And it just works so well with the art style that they've been doing for the town the whole time. And it goes through a whole bunch of different art styles. But we've seen this river with these boats before, but our shots were always sort of angled down toward the river and much more confined. And now we see this whole landscape with the sort of the city and the blocky skyscrapers are sort of faded out, so they become kind of like big clouds in the distance, and all of our attention is taken up by this brilliant color palette with this contrast between this super light fluffy pink in the trees, and then this amazingly vibrant blues and greens of the river, which are reflecting onto the boats as well and creating this really cool color dynamic. It's just such a gorgeous set of shots. I love it. And the way the light dapples everything underneath it, it's just so pretty. It's so pretty. And it's used to frame this family because this is their color palette. This is where they want to be. They want to live in this beautiful, over-the-top, colorful world. That's where I want to see them. That's what they bring to the show. It's fantastic. So great. And then we get some close-ups of specific branches. And then we go into this crazy, almost Mononoke-ish painted sequence with these sliding backdrops of crazy colors. Absolutely nuts. Just beautiful. And this the gorgeous, it's just so pretty. And it's done like traditional paintings. Oh my goodness. Everything has the flower petals falling over it with these like goofy clouds. And then we get the same scene again, but in a more stylized, almost more Momo. This is a very Momo scene where the trees are no longer dappled and like giving the impression of leaves. They're these solid blobs of color with these individual stylized big flowers on them. And it still works. It's still amazing. And everything is the lighting is all blown out and it's just beautiful. in a completely different way. The rippling waves. Everything is brighter. No, there's no saturated dark colors. It's all super light. And then that leads into the contrast with this like terrible, dark, rainy horribleness here, which is sort of Shimada's mental state at this point. You know? And then, right. We get this tune in the train station. And it's important to notice this because like this super electronic, like when you open the door to a shop and it's got one of those beeper things that plays a little crappy tune and you're like, oh god, that's so annoying. That's what's playing here. And it, you know, Ray comments on it, but it's really it's almost eerie and it's empty and it's blah. 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 It's awful. And then Shimada is sort of, he's not allowed to wallow, is what it is. He comes in and immediately they're like, you're going to work, buddy. Go do stuff. Give towels out. You got stuff to do. No fucking around. And nobody cares about, or if they care, they won't let it show about him losing. It's just the way that things are. They're not worried. Oh, it feels so good. Instead of wallowing in this rainy, dreary sadness that he could be just like bathing in, he's forced out into the world and to interact with what he loves doing. And through that, we get to see this whole sequence with the awesome live action shogi, and it's really cool. But I think it's like, as much as I enjoyed it, I don't think it's the strongest part of the episode by a long shot. It never dragged or anything. It was great, but it was just there. I love this setup of like the cute grandma who will totally wreck your shit in shogi. It's so great. So cute. The chairman is just terrified. And then this whole sequence, we see Shimada open up and smile. And then this reporter guy and Ray sort of they share this moment of fanboying over Shimada, and for different reasons that are still aligned, and we find out all this stuff that Shimada does to help the old people in his village, and we're like, oh, Shimada, you badass. You just want to help people. I love you. Come here. Have a hug. But you don't even need a hug because you're already back in it. You're in that mindset now, and you're not going to wallow in it. You're going to say exactly what you say near the end of this sequence where he's like, how many times have I started over? Started over a whole bunch of times, but I guess I'm just going to start over again. This is the way of the world. You know, and this particular scene, just hits so fluffily. You never change, and they reassure him, we're never gonna change. This is the way things are here, man. We love you. We'll never change, so don't rush. It's okay. You don't have to worry about it. You didn't make Master this year. That's fine. We'll be here next year. And there's an underlying, like, implied sadness to that, which is that things could change, and these people are all old, and they might not be there, but they're okay with that. They're like, dude, it's all right. It's all good, fam. You're Shimada, and we love you. We support you regardless. Ah! No need to rush, Kai. I've been rushing so much that I lost my head. And the song that we get during this section with the scratchy art style, We get this guitar. We get this guitar at some point. Where was it? I remember it coming in. This one. I think this was the same tune that was playing when he was giving his narration about the town, and so I think it was. If it wasn't, then that. But then we get the same tune in the train station, and the nature of it is completely changed. And part of that is that, like, it's not quite as straight up electronic. It's got a little bit more breath to the sound. Can you hear that? It's not quite as bad, but and then he starts singing along with it, and it becomes kind of pretty in a way. Of course, a big part of that is because Shimada's voice actor is a fucking badass. And then we segue into this so cute sequence of trying to figure out a new sweet for the sweet shop. And somehow it works. I don't know. It just works. These scenes of excited Hinata are so great. And then Momo comes in and recommends gum. Ugh. And this whole sequence of getting trapped by the sweet shop is so perfect. Oh my goodness. And then Momo comes in. Gum! No, Momo! But yes, Momo! And Grandpa just freaks. But they come up with this idea, and Hina gets to come up with her own idea and feel kind of like her mom. It's all so fucking cute. And then Ray brings all those dishes over. And the big thing is that Ray shows up on his own. Hina's about to call him. She does call him, and he's already there. She didn't have to... Remember how hard it was to get Ray to come over in the beginning? You had to guilt trip him into it. He came over by his own volition. Yeah! Development. Progression. Getting better. Less depression. Hell yeah. Woo! Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up. I think I've said all that I wanted to say about this episode. As I said at the beginning of the discussion portion, this was delicious whipped cream, and I loved it. Makes me feel good. I've been Teeaboo. This has been Sangatsu no Lion, episode 21. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have, and as always, I hope to catch you in the next one. Peace.